Hey guys, it's Melanie the Mystic back with another reading for you. Welcome back to my channel. Glad you're here. So today I want to do a really deep soul reading and get you guys some messages from your ancestors, angels, your spirit guides, ascended masters, whoever wants to step forward here. So first I'm going to pull from the ancestors and angels deck, and this will set the mood for the reading. I want to see who comes out of this deck for you guys, and then the reading, will kind of be based off of who's coming out here. And I'm going to pull some tarot to go deeper. And also, I'm going to pull some sacred spirit cards for some more deep soul messages, as well as these lantern oracle cards to get more deep soul messages for you guys. So let's get right into this and see what comes out of this deck for you guys. I haven't used these in a while. I want to give them a good shuffle. Nose itchy. This rain is killing me. I don't know about you guys, but I have allergies, seasonal, of course, and when it rains like this in the spring, it's like the worst. Also, while I'm shuffling, I just want to let you guys know that I upload mini readings that are 10 minutes or less weekly to my Facebook, which is under Melanie Hatfield. And I'll be putting links up soon for my Facebook handle so you can find me easy. And also, I upload weekly readings to my TikTok. And I'm starting to upload some to Instagram. And then, of course, here on my channel, you'll get the deeper, longer, more detailed readings. Because on all those other ones, they're 10 minutes or less because that's all that's allotted. And Facebook, if you go, sometimes they're 15 minutes on there, but if I go too far over that, it's like they don't want to upload. So, all right, Spirit. Okay. So, you see this mess? These two are sticking out. So, let's see who we got. All right. Ooh, look at this, you guys. Shaman. Trust in higher forces. You see this good? Get beautiful artwork on these cards. I love them. So, whoever this is resonating for, you are a shaman. Okay, now you might be like, what? I work at the office 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. I ain't no shaman. No, you were a shaman in a past life, okay? And basically, because you were a shaman in a past life, those that knowledge that you accumulated in that lifetime that you were a shaman, or you may have been in more than one lifetime, all of that knowledge and wisdom has carried through with you into this life, okay? Because it's all stored within you. And then there is what we call triggers that come out throughout our life when the time is right to wake us up to further knowledge and wisdom that has been hidden within us from past lives. And you also got snake. Just trying to let you see the words. Shed old skin. There's the symbolism. Get some light from the window. Okay, so that's a really powerful card to get, the snake card, because that is a really big symbolism of you going through a huge rebirth. Okay, this isn't just your typical transformation here. You literally have or are about to hatch into who you are meant to be. Like you're shedding this old skin or hatching, so to speak, from this rebirth. And you're waking up to, like I said, a lot more knowledge and wisdom that's been hidden deep within you from past lives. But it's like your whole life is going to change. And that's what Spirit is here trying to let you know, that your whole life is about to change, but for the better. Like you're leveling up and everything around you has got to level up with you. So whatever's around you right now, people, places, things, habits, old ways of thinking, any of that, all of that, if there's anything within that range that is low vibrational and isn't going to fit into your level up or your new beginning that's coming after this rebirth, then those things are going to have to be removed. And basically, Spirit is letting you know now, if you know that there's people, places, things, habits, whatever that's got to go, but you're dragging your feet, when this time comes for this transition to take place, then Spirit will have to come in and remove those things for you. So it's up to you. Do you want to do it, or do you want to let Spirit do it? Because I think you'd rather do it. Okay? Because if Spirit has to do it, it might not go down the way that you wanted it to. All right? So let me hop in the book and see if there's anything else I'm picking up about these for you really quick, and then we'll move on to the next cards. So, okay, Shaman is on page 62. So 62 may resonate with some of you. Also, the number 8, which has to do with abundance and attracting abundance. All right. Okay, it says, oh, I love it. Trust in your angels, your guides, and your ancestors. And I'm going to add in ascended masters. And if you have given your power away to anyone or anything for any reason, it is time now for you to claim it back. So basically, Spirit is saying here that you are a very powerful person. Okay, you have a powerful being within you, like your soul, your essence is extremely powerful, and it's because you were a powerful shaman in a past life, and you connected with high-ranking spirits on a very different kind of frequency that other people can't do. Okay, so you were already at a really high vibrational frequency in your past lives to be this shaman, and that kind of stuff isn't forgotten within the essence of your soul. So you're still this very powerful being, and Spirit wants you to know that you're extremely powerful, and they want you to know that it's time now for you to claim your power and step into this, okay? Because you're allowing things around you, people, places, habits, whatever, kind of control your life and hold you back. And Spirit is saying, no, you're way too powerful for this. None of these things should ever be holding you back, period, for any reason. It's time for you to know this and fully embody this strength that you carry, okay? Okay, Spirit said just go ahead and read this to you because it's good information. It says, excuse me, on the inner planes, all of the shamans of times gone by are helping the human race to understand the complexities of life and the needs of Mother Earth. So you're also very connected to nature. You always have been. And nature really speaks to you and also fuels you energy-wise. This goes on to say, many are working as spiritual guides to light workers and light warriors. The shaman card brings the energy of your shaman guides to you. So basically, that's just saying that you're some kind of light worker. You're like one of God's warriors, and you're here to spread love and light and help save this planet Earth from destitute, from despair, from low vibrational energies that want to tear down this world that we've built for ourselves here, okay? And you definitely have a shaman spirit guide, at least one or more, that's coming through really strongly here. I'm definitely feeling like it's a male, like in this card. So you have a masculine shaman spirit guide that is always with you, guiding you and helping to show you the kind of power that you actually possess. And you earned this power, okay? You didn't just wake up all powerful. That's not how it works. You did the work. You did the healing in the past lives to level up to a shaman status. And that's why you still carry those energies through with you up to now. Okay, the rest of this is just one more paragraph, so I'll just finish it. It says, shamans believed that when there was illness or disease, it was because a person's power had been left behind somewhere, or a negative pattern had installed itself into them. In trance, they would travel to the underworld to recall this power and remove the demon from said person. If this card comes to you, it's because you need to do some release work with your lower energies, or with your lack of trust in the spiritual energies that are guiding you. The shaman will aid you in your quest. So 2 things I'm getting for you guys. One is you're not recognizing your spirit guides. You need to start doing that. You need to recognize that there are spiritual guides assisting you. We all have a spiritual team. Okay, it's time for you to wake up and realize that you do have spiritual guidance from the other side. Now, if you already know that you do, then you need to reach out more, open up more, try to communicate with them more. Ask your spirit guides to say, spirit guides, I want you to communicate with me. I want to know your names. I want to get to know you better. I want to understand what it is you're helping me try to do. And they will come right through to get you these messages and help you figure this out. Now, for most people, the way we receive messages, they come through in all kinds of facets around us, like song lyrics, billboard signs that you drive past. Sometimes people around you will say things to you that make you have epiphanies. That's your spirit guides talking through people around you. You can get messages from seeing certain kinds of animals frequently. You can get messages through seeing certain numbers frequently. And basically, you have to dig in a little bit deeper here and decode the messages coming through to you, okay? Also, for some of you, you might be at a level where you can go into a deep meditation and communicate with your guides that way. It's whatever works for you, because we're all different. We all have different ways to communicate with our spirit guides, okay? So no 2 people are alike. And however it's comfortable for you and it feels right is how you should be trying to communicate with them. Yeah, because basically you have some demons that you need to get rid of here, okay? Having demons is meaning like emotional traumas that you're trying to ignore and you don't want to release or deal with or face. Things of that nature, okay, can create demons within us that it's like a bad habit you can't shake. These demon energies, and not actual demons, But, you know, feeling those darker energies from the emotional traumas is like having your own demons, okay? And you really need to release and let go of whatever these demons are for you. Now, I am hearing right now, Spirit is telling me to say, sorry guys, but there are a few of you that are going to come across this reading that possibly have demonic attachments, okay? And don't freak out. Just recognize it for what it is and release that demon, okay? And I know people are like, oh, you can't get rid of a demonic attachment without getting an exorcism. That's not true, okay? I had a demonic attachment, and I'm here to tell you that I released my own self from that attachment, because the only reason why I had that demonic attachment was because I allowed it to attach to me, okay? And especially those of us that were born already open, like I was attacked by demonic energies since I was a baby all the way up until now. But when I was a baby, I didn't know what was happening. I didn't understand any of what was going on. And my demonic attachment latched onto me when I was just a very, very young child of like 4 or 5 years old. And I knew it was there, and I always felt it there, but it never let me see it, because I would have saw it was scary, and then I would have freaked out. Oh, it's 3:03 on my clock right now, so that might resonate for somebody. Also, 33 resembles Ascended Master energy as well. So there's a lot of really strong Ascended Master energy here as well for you guys. One of my favorite Ascended Masters that I reach out to regularly is Jesus. There are many, many, many others, okay? So you'll have to do your homework there, because we all are assigned different Ascended Masters for different reasons. All right. So there are things with what Jesus did in his time that I can resonate with. And that's why I know the reasons why Jesus is one of my very close Ascended Masters. But I have other Ascended Masters as well. And there are different reasons for each of them for why they are with me, helping guide me. Okay. So if you do your homework and do a little bit of Googling and a little bit of research, you know, read a book or two or something, and familiarize yourself more with what kind of spiritual assistance could be with you, so that way you can go further down that rabbit hole of why they're with you, and then you can help them assist you in whatever it is you should be doing in your life. Yeah, okay. So Spirit says read the extended message as well. It says there are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So right there, you need to trust and believe 100% entirely in your spiritual team. Just because you can't see them does not mean they are not there. Feel them, hear them if you can't see them, and eventually after you learn to feel and hear them, which is easier than seeing them, you can move up to seeing them. But you don't have to, okay? If seeing them makes you uncomfortable, then you absolutely do not have to open up to seeing them. But feeling and hearing them is very important, okay? It says, so call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual team. When you do this, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct the situation, and then you will come out on top. So, and that's for all life situations that you're dealing with. The shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. So basically, your guides really, 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 really their big message here is open up to us. We're trying to help you. And if you open up to us further, then our line of communication will be stronger and you'll be able to receive our help and our loving guidance so that you can live your best life, okay? Because it's time for you to wake up. Wake up further to these powers that you possess, all right? So let's go ahead and pull 2 from the lantern. Okay, this is what the front of the box for the cards looks like too. This is a very, very beautiful artwork deck. Again, it's very deep and spiritual, deep, deep soul messages. I love it. Okay, Spirit said 2 more of those shuffles and we can move forward. All right. Oh, these are so big. Can I? Oh, just barely. Okay, Spirit, what else for the collective? What else do they need to know with these messages? Okay, one more, and I'm going to cut and draw. These larger cards, they don't like to fly out usually, so I always just cut. All right, let's see what we got. See, they're telling me pick the top 3. Okay. All right. It says melting mask, number 16, which also breaks down in numerology to number 7. Allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. Okay. Beautiful. Distorted perceptions. Ooh, 7 again. Okay. So that's 77. That's really spiritual, and it's also extreme good luck. 7s carry good luck energy with them. So it says, reality is rarely what we are raised to believe it is. So this already, I'm feeling, is talking about it's time for you to take off your mask and quit being fake, or quit pretending to be someone you're not to please others, because it's time to be who you're meant to be and step into your trueness, okay? If that's even a word. Your trueness is more important than you being what other people want you to be or what other people expect you to be. Okay? And then this is making me feel like you've got some distorted perceptions on who you are, what you're here for, and your spirit guides are really trying to come through and help you see the light and figure these things out. Reality is not always what we perceive it to be, and this is a really, really deep, like falling down the rabbit hole kind of lesson, but this is something that your spirit guides are going to come in to work with you to show you that there's like, they're telling me to say there's like a shift within our reality, and it's already taken place. And so some of us, like myself, I can see through the veil. So I can see how our reality has shifted in the past few years. Whereas other people are still, it's like here's a better way. A lot of us have shifted into the 5D experience, okay, which is where we can see through the 3D reality of things. And the rest of us are still stuck in the 3D reality, and they're not able to see the shift and all of the changes and things that are taking place. And basically, if you are still stuck in the 3D, your spirit guides are about to wake you up, and show you these distorted perceptions of our reality, but they won't show you more than you can handle. So you don't need to be afraid of this, but embrace these changes coming in for you. Or you may be going through this right now and you're confused, and this is your spirit guides using me to help verify to you that you're not crazy. You are not crazy. Okay? I wish somebody could have said that to me years ago. But you are not crazy. Everything you are seeing, feeling, and hearing is true. And you need to open up further and accept the fact that we do live in a distorted perception in our reality, and not everything is what it seems to be. Ooh, nice. So this card is number 31, Intention. Beautiful card. Also 31 breaks down numerology to a 4. So all of these numbers can mean something for you. It says, lacking personal direction begets confusion and life as a pawn to someone else's game of chess. Yeah, I feel like this is saying, let me touch it. Well, right away I'm seeing this angel, and she looks like she's a warrior, but also an angel. Like, she is an angelic being of love and light and purity, but also within that same person, she is a vicious, violent warrior that will fight to the death to defend the love and the light and what is true and pure and whole. And I feel like that's you. You are really powerful, like I already said. You're some kind of earth angel, star seed. You're here on a very, very deep, special kind of mission where you need to look at this. Look at how enlightened you're meant to be. Do you see this giant ball of light over her? You are meant to be extremely wide open. Like, your crown chakra is meant to be wide open, and you are meant to communicate with beings in all of the other realms and be connected to channeling and receiving sacred knowledge from these beings and spirits. So let's get in the book and see what else is going on. So, do we put these up by numbers? Yes, so 16. It's all crappy and raining out. Yuck. I hate when it's rainy and cold and no sunshine. Okay, here we go. So, allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. A role becomes a mask when it distorts, constricts, or conceals rather than reflects a true expression of your spirit self. A mask typically arises out of the ego's desire to be real and be in control, when in fact it is neither. The ego, like the body and emotions, are tools. Their functions, when used appropriately and proportionally, is to give authentic form and expression to your spirit self. Drawing this card signifies the impending loss of a mask to an encounter, an event, or a circumstance that incites its melting. So it's like you're going to have some kind of major epiphany or realization through some kind of experience that's going to take place in your life, and it's going to throw you into this rebirth, and it's going to wake you up to all this stuff I'm talking about. Yeah, it says it may be necessary for you to compassionately release yourself from any unwarranted convictions that things or a person will magically change into what they have the potential to become, and cease making excuses for why they don't have. Interesting. So basically, what I'm getting from that is Spirit is wanting you to learn how to alchemize your emotions and your feelings into strength, okay? Because that's what shamans do. Shamans are strong, and they alchemize their emotions and their feelings within their experiences to elevate them higher up the vibrational frequency range, okay? So number 7 for the next card, Distorted Perceptions. Okay, it says, how we experience the world changes throughout life. Such shifts in perception typically occur when an event, a person, a place, or a new life stage leaves us questioning something integral to what had been our understanding of the world and ourselves. Consequently, our perception and thinking shifts irreversibly and changes how we experience our reality. Okay, I went ahead and read further, and then I'll just explain what this is talking about. Okay, so basically, just with what I said on the last card, it's kind of Spirit's reiterating that you're going to experience something really big. It's going to take place at an event, or it's going to be between you and a person, or it's going to happen at a specific place, or maybe like you'll be somewhere and you'll have this like major epiphany, but it's bizarre that you had it at this place you were at, and you'll be like, that's weird. Something like that, okay? But this major epiphany or realization is going to hit you hard, and it might catch you off guard. So just be prepared, knowing that that's coming in for you, but just let things flow and go with your epiphanies and realizations, because they are leading you further down your path to your purpose here, okay? We all have purpose here, but there's something really, really big and special about your purpose here. And it is imperative for your guides to get through to you on this and help like mold you into this shamanic person you're supposed to be here. It's also time, I just heard Spirit say, it's time for you to start clearly seeing things for what they are, and that includes people around you as well. You're going to be granted a lot of clarity, and you're going to be able to see the truth in everything and everyone around you. It's going to be difficult. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been through this myself. But you will adjust and you will get used to it, because it is meant for you. Okay? Yeah, it says a sophisticated shift in consciousness will soon be made available to you. Initially, seeing things differently may feel alienating or even like a betrayal or a great loss. But it may present initial challenges in what to do with and about this new perspective in your life. Yeah. Yeah, it's time to release distorted perceptions of people, places, and things around us, and beliefs, and get rid of limiting beliefs so that you can open up to really amazing opportunities that are waiting for you just on the other side of these realizations that you need to have. It's going to mark some remarkable growth for you, and it's going to increase your self-love and your oh geez, I hate when I can't think of a word. You're secure, you won't be insecure anymore. Like, you're going to be really confident. Yeah, that's beautiful. It ends by saying power, beauty, and liberation happen when we do not close our eyes or retreat back into the mentality that we've already outgrown. So basically, Spirit's saying there, be careful to not fall backwards. Okay, keep moving forward. Once you have an epiphany that wakes you up to more information that is released from within you and sacred knowledge, you can't go back. There is no more going back. You can't be like, oh, this is too hard, I don't want to do this anymore. So just be aware that you're not being forced to open up, but be ready to open up, because once you do open up, you can't undo it. You can't go back and change it in any way. Okay, so make sure you're ready and prepared. And of course, you can't be perfectly ready now. Okay, don't be a perfectionist about it and hold yourself back. But you know what I mean, within reason here. Let's see what card 31 is talking about. Ooh, so intention card says betrayal, heartbreak, and bewilderment follow the choices we allow others to make for us, or that we make for ourselves without the proper clarity, deliberation, and conscious intention toward what we most value. When we prioritize what is of greatest meaning and significance to us with conviction and integrity, we successfully cultivate an internal state of abundant positivity, worthiness, and high standards that our external lives eventually mirror back to us. Nice. Okay, I know exactly what this is talking about. I don't even need to read anymore. So basically, this is saying that once you go through this rebirth and wake up further to who and what you are and the power that you possess and the shaman that you are and these spirit guides that surround you, these high-ranking spirits that are always guiding and assisting you and helping you along the way, once you open up fully to all of this and gain this clarity and have these epiphanies, you're going to be able to make the right choices for yourself, and it will come effortlessly, because you will have the clarity that you need to make these choices for yourself. And you'll be able to prioritize what's more important, okay? And who's more important. And who and what holds great significance in your life, and who and what holds no significance in your life. Because these things all matter. And as you try to level up here, you want to get to the point where you're mirroring, the universe will be mirroring back all your positivity to you. You know what I mean? From all of the choices that you made in a positive manner. Yeah. Okay, Spirit says, I don't need to read anymore, but just read the little ending thing. It's the Guardian's message for you from this intention card. And it says, to live with intention is to live deliberately. Being the master of yourself yields great power, purpose, and responsibility. Self-sovereignty is your divine right and not to be given away or compromised for any reason, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and pull a couple from the Sacred Spirit. This is what the front of the box looks like too. Beautiful cards. I got the love the Tree of Life on there, and the night sky, and there's some like aurora lights there, and I love it. All right, so Spirit, what do we want to add to this now? What does the collective here need to know in this reading? These ones are big too. All right. I hate when they get bent. Okay. All right. Do you want me to take this too? Yes. Okay. All right. What do we get? Look at this. I can't make it up. Thank you, Spirit. Number 34, which also is 7 in numerology. So you now have 777 in this reading so far. So Spirit messages, observe limitations. So right off bat, I'm getting, like I've been talking about, you really, Spirit is begging you to open up further here, because by you not opening up further to receiving their messages, you are blocking your own success and achievements in your life. Okay, you need to observe the limitations around you. What around you is limiting you from moving forward? Is it something that can be removed from your life or your experience so that it no longer limits you? Okay, you need to start taking a look at these things in your life and figuring this out. Number 10, which is 1 amplified by a 0. 1s are all about new beginnings. Yeah, for sure. This reading is definitely talking about this huge rebirth that wants to open up this giant new beginning and a whole brand new life cycle for you of all newness. Okay? Everything brand new for you to move forward into a higher vibrational frequency. And you have cosmic ancestors because you're a star seed, okay? And these cosmic ancestors are always with you, guiding you. And they want you to have a deeper connection with them, okay? They also want you to voice your concerns to them. You can speak right out loud to them. Right out loud. You don't even have to talk out loud, even if you don't want to. You can talk to them right inside your own head, like you're thinking to yourself. They can hear you either way. However, whatever fits with you and sits right. You want to go sit in a room by yourself and talk to them out loud as if there's a person sitting there with you, then that's what you should do. If you feel like you would rather just communicate quietly inside your own thoughts, then that's what you should do, okay? Ooh, nice. Number 21, which also breaks down in numerology to a number 3. You have a lot of 3s and a lot of 7s and a lot of 1s in this reading. So it says illuminate the shadow. That's a really cool card, isn't it? I love it. It says focus on a solution. So this is talking about your shadow work. So there's a few things, a few demons from emotional traumas and heartbreaks and betrayals that you've been through in your life that you are still sitting on or holding within, and your spirit guides are saying it's time for you to release these things now. So you might have to dig a little deep and pull out some old traumas here that you were ignoring or afraid to deal with, and go ahead and release these, okay? It's that simple. Release this to your spirit guides and your angels, and they will help you let these things go. This is what's holding you back from opening up to further communication with your guides. So let's see. Okay, 76. All the way in the back. Oh, is this the last card of the deck? No. Almost. All right. Oh, also, this hummingbird might be significant to you for some reason. Also, could be some of you guys, this could be your spirit animal or one of your spirit animals. Yeah, so basically, the deep message of this card is that you need to be ready to receive confirmation from your spiritual team. They're trying to communicate, but it's kind of feeling like you're holding back from communicating with them, and you have free will, so they're not going to force their communication onto you. You have to now let them know when you're ready for that open communication to happen, because as of right now, they're allowing you to have your free will, and they feel that you're uncomfortable with further communication for whatever reason. They don't want you to be afraid of this. They want you to embrace this. It's not meant to scare you. It's meant to uplift you. All right, so let's see what the next... This is weird how they did this. They numbered the cards, but then they're on a different page. Okay, Cosmic Ancestors 28. All right, so this one... The deep message is, okay, they want you to start taking the necessary actions to open yourself up, because it's really important for your growth at this time. Basically, if you don't open up further, you're going to stay stuck and stagnant right where you are, and you'll never level up further from where you're at now. And Spirit doesn't want you to do that, because there's so much more meant for you, and they don't want you to block your own self. And it's 3:33 on my alarm clock. Oh, I just caught it before it changed. So yeah, 3:33 may resonate with you, and there may be some more messages in that angel number for you as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm also picking up that with the 3:33 I just saw, something about manifesting. You're a really good manifester, okay? Because with the 3 3s and then all the threes in your reading, you're an amazing manifester. And Spirit is saying you can manifest anything you want into your life and reality, but you're not believing that you possess that kind of power with just your intentions alone. And your intentions are much more powerful than you even realize. And that's one of the things that your spirit guides have been trying to get through to you as a message that you haven't been receiving. They want you to wake up further to knowing that you are an amazing manifester, and your thoughts and intentions are super powerful. Okay? All right. And then the last one, on page 50, which really stood out to me, because 5 is all about change, and you need to make a lot of changes right now to get ready for the rest of the changes that are going to come in once you open up further here. Yeah, this one, the main thing here is I effortlessly create peaceful solutions with my personality. So it's like Spirit wants you to know that you're very smart, and you're able to come up with solutions to any kind of problem that arises in your life, almost effortlessly. And that's something that it's like one of your powers that you have that's real special, and you don't give yourself credit for that. And so they're pointing this out about you and wanting you to give yourself credit for this. Okay, they're telling me to read this little part. It says, when we understand our shadow side, which is all of our little inner demons from all of our traumas and stuff, We can fully appreciate the light. We must have both aspects within our spirit to have a meaningful life. Without darkness, how can we fully appreciate the beauty and simplicity of life in all of its forms? Once we remove fear and personal doubt, it makes room for love, confidence, and motivation to come in so that you can reclaim your personal power. Yeah. So basically, it's time to release these shadow aspects from within, and don't be afraid. Don't fear this. Embrace this, because it may bring up some old emotions that you don't really feel like dealing with, but it's time now. You've let this go on for too long, and Spirit said you need to deal with these things and release them so that you don't stay stuck in the darker energy. It's time to balance yourself out now. All right. Wow, we're already 50 minutes in. Oh, sorry, bumped the camera. I bumped you guys. So, I'm going to go ahead and move to the tarot, and we'll pull whatever tarot wants to come out here, to get a little bit deeper detailed messages on top of these. And then I will pull a couple angel numbers for you from my personal deck, and then we'll go ahead and end it because it'll be over an hour past then. So, all right, Spirit, give us some tarot, please, to add more to these messages for the collective. These cards are like tacky, I guess I want to say. It's like from using them so much and my sweaty hands and like the salt in my sweat or something. They're like tacky feeling or something. I don't know, but they're harder to shuffle now. It could be these long freaking nails of mine too that don't help. And you know, whoever this is resonating for, don't let these messages upset you. Embrace these things about yourself. Don't be scared and don't fear anything, because we should never fear anything. We should always just head first go the direction we're meant to go, you know? Fear is a lower vibrational emotion frequency that holds us back, okay? And some people live in fear their whole lives and allow it to hold them back and never accomplish anything they came here to do. Okay, right off rip. Let's see what's going on. So we got the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, not surprised to see that. Yep, Death. Not surprised to see that. King of Swords. Seven of Swords. So right away I'm picking up that you've been working really hard, okay? And Spirit wants you to know that they are recognizing you for all the hard work that you have put into yourself and everything that you do in your life, okay? And they also want to remind you, I'm hearing, that you are the one that planted all of the seeds that needed to be planted to bring you to this point now where it's time for this rebirth. Also, they're telling me you're like this guy standing here and you're kind of like, okay, I planted everything, and then he's just kind of like standing there like waiting for something to happen, but he's not putting forth any more action. Okay, and Spirit's saying, don't feel like you already did the work and now you're just going to sit around and wait for something to happen. You still need to put forth more action here, okay? Now, with the Nine of Wands coming out, I'm picking up Yeah. Yeah, you I'll show you guys. See all this light behind you? So I feel like you are someone of the light, like we already discovered in this reading. You're some kind of light worker, and you're here on some kind of light love mission. Okay? You're a healer. You're a spiritual warrior. You, all these wands behind you, each one of those represents a very high ranking spirit that guards you, protects you, leads you. You know, they even try, I'm hearing they try to comfort you in dark times. They're trying to uplift you back into this light where you belong. And you're really close. It's not too far behind you there, okay? So, of course, the Death card came out. Thank you, Spirit, because this card is not just about literal death. In this reading, this card is about the fact that you are going through a huge transformation. This is that big rebirth that I've been talking about. This is more verification from Spirit that, yes, it is time now for your ego to die, old ways of thinking to die, old habits and behaviors need to die, and all those things need to go away, because it's time now for a new you in a new beginning, in a new cycle with all newness, like I said. So, I sit with this for a second. The King of Swords and the Seven of Swords. I'm going to get in the book for the King of Swords and see, because this isn't a person coming out. This is a different message. There he is. Okay, yeah. So in this reading, this isn't representing a person. This is a message that, first of all, some of you could be an air sign. Brain fart. Air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay? But you don't have to be. Also, one of those signs could be just somewhere prominent in your birth chart. Maybe you just don't know, or you've never seen your birth chart or something. But this is coming out to say that it's time now for you to step into an authority type of figure, a leader, someone that is in a position to be able to place proper judgment on those that it's necessary. They want you to step into being someone that, you know, has reason and logic and truth to share with others. And they want you to step into being able to swiftly turn knowledge into action. And remember what I said over here, where it looks like, sorry, I keep getting the hiccups and indigestion every time I'm doing a reading. But over here I was saying how you kind of look like, okay, well, I did all this work and I planted all these seeds, so now I can just sit back and chill and wait for things to happen. And Spirit's like, no, we need you to turn all of your knowledge into action. And if you feel like you don't have enough knowledge, then you need to Google more, research more, read some more books, talk to more like-minded people. Wake yourself up further. You know, it's not like you have to sit there and read 1,000 books to gain a bunch of knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, you could just read one sentence somewhere that may make you have an epiphany and wake you up further. So don't don't keep yourself stuck thinking it's too hard, or you're too far behind, or you haven't studied enough, or there's not enough time for you to learn everything you need to learn. No, that's not the case. Like I said, you might open up Facebook one day and see a meme, and that meme, after you read it, makes you have a serious epiphany that changes your life. It can be that small and that simple and turn out to be that big, okay? And then the Seven of Swords, I don't like this coming out because this is sneaky energy. So I don't know if this is usually talking about someone in your energy that's trying to be sneaky. So I don't know if this is some kind of warning, but let me see if I pick up something else in the book here. Okay, yeah, no. I mean, well, for some of you, you could have a sneaky person or two in your energy, maybe some low vibrational people that you need to recognize for what they are and go ahead and boot them out of your life before they drag you down anymore. But for that's only for some of you, but for all of you, your spirit guides are saying it's time now for you to come up with new schemes, new solutions. They want you to think outside the box, okay? They want you to know that you are extremely smart. You have a very high IQ, and you need to get a little more familiar with street smarts. Okay, you're a book smart kind of person, but you need a little more street smarts. Or if you already feel that you have street smarts, then you need to rely more on your street smarts as you move through this next phase here. Yeah, and it says right here, partial victory, evasion, cunning, foresight. And what that's telling me is you have a partial victory here, but you're kind of stuck and stagnant right now, and you're evading what needs to happen, what needs to come into play here, almost because I feel like you're afraid, or there's something that you're fearing that is holding you back. And it could be like a lot of different things. Maybe you're scared of how your life will change. Maybe you're scared of the things that you'll see and you're not sure if you can handle it. Maybe you're afraid of having 100% clarity. Maybe you're afraid to know what everyone around you thinks of you. Maybe you're afraid to come out as the shaman that you are, as a spiritualist that you're meant to be, and share this knowledge because you're afraid of being judged. Okay, it could be any of those, all of those, whatever, but Spirit is saying you need to let go of these fears. Yeah. Where are we at? 2 minutes past the hour, okay. All right, I just want to get a few more tarot, and then we'll pull some angel numbers and end this. Sorry. Oh, take this one too. Okay. Dropped one. Okay, this one fell in reverse. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The High Priestess in reverse. So basically what this is saying is you are, out of fear and whatever else, you are definitely blocking yourself from completely opening up to your clarity and being able to see through the veil and communicate with Spirit and your guides. Yeah, okay, so I feel like what they're saying here is once you get unstuck and let go of these fears and whatever else is holding you back from continuing to open up here further, you are going to step fully into a queen level status. Whether you are a man or a woman, it does not matter. These are energies. And a queen status is a high level, okay? This is someone that is very connected to nature. They are very abundant and successful. They're independent. They have a closeness to animals and can communicate with animals. What else about the Queen of Pentacles? This person is healthy. This person is strong, very intuitive. All of the queens in tarot have psychic abilities. So like, this is like a lot, okay? And you guys possess all of that. But it's like you're holding yourself back from fully stepping into this because you're afraid of something. And you know, I gave some examples of what you could be afraid of, and there could be other reasons too, because this is meant to be for a large group of people, you know, but fear holding people back is one of the big things that holds people back in life. And I allowed fear to hold me back for many, many years back in the day. And you know, everything happens for a reason, but once it's brought to your attention that you're allowing fear to hold you back, you need to take the action necessary to change that, because it's time, okay? So next out is the Hermit card and the Four of Cups. So basically what I'm getting there, let me see what's on the back of the deck. Oh yeah, karma, which is judgment, action needing to be taken. Oh yeah, oh yeah, okay. These definitely go with this. So, karma, which is the judgment card. Eight of Wands, communication and swift action needing to be taken. Ace of Wands, passionate, beautiful new beginning. And the Hanged Man, an enlightened person that is stuck. That's you, okay? So okay, so let's run through these and then I'll pull some angel numbers. So the Hermit card coming out is telling me that you've been through a deep spiritual awakening already, and you might not realize that there's more. It's almost like I feel like you're this kid right here, and here's one of your, oh, you can't see. You're this boy right here, and this is one of your spirit guides, and they're trying to open up communication further with you so that they can help you level up to where you belong and what you deserve for your karma, because you deserve a lot of positivity and happiness. But you're feeling like, well, I already went through this spiritual awakening and I'm already enlightened and woke to all of these things and blah, blah, blah. But what you don't realize is there's so much more yet. And it's like Spirit is saying that it's almost like you feel like you're happy with the way things are because you already think that you went through all your awakenings and everything and you're at the status you should be at. But Spirit is saying, no, there is so much more for you. And if you just realize this and extend your hand out, we will hand you what's next and open these things up for you. Because it's your karma, it's your destiny, it's your fate, okay? And we have a very big eclipse event happening on April 30th at the end of this month coming up. And I feel like at that time, something really significant is going to happen for you. You're going to have some kind of huge epiphany, an awakening moment. Some kind of situation's going to take place that's going to make you realize something, some kind of big something is going to happen for you or on or around this big eclipse coming up. And Spirit is saying, hey, it's time now. It's time now. Take the action necessary. Okay? Stop thinking and start doing. Because this beautiful, passionate, creative, fun, exciting new beginning that God himself is trying to hand to you is waiting for you. But you have to reach out and take it. Okay? And last but not least, the Hanged Man. This is you. You are this person, and you see, they're extremely enlightened and very protected by high-ranking spirits. That's why this raven is here. And it's like your high-ranking spiritual team is like this raven in this card, and they're watching you be stuck. And they're like, hold on. This person is way too powerful to be stuck like this. We got to wake them up further. We can't let them waste the rest of their time here being stuck because they're afraid to move forward for whatever reason. Okay? All right, guys, let's pull some angel numbers. This is my personal deck. I'll be adding a lot more numbers to it. This is just the beginning start of it. But I did my favorite angel numbers and channeled and between channeling from Spirit and researching, got different meanings for each of them. Spirit, give me some angel numbers for the collective in this reading, please. Oh, okay, there they are. Oh, wow. Nice. Look at the bottom of the deck. Number 18. It says, you are close to your divine purpose. Abundance and new beginning is right here waiting for you. Okay, and you are close to completing a huge life cycle to move on into a new beginning. So these ones on the floor fell first, so we'll do these first. So you got 666, which is not evil. That's actually very positive and very good. So it says, you have yet to tap into your true potential. Divine romantic unions. Oh, sixes resemble relationships and divine romantic connections with people. So either you are with your person or they will be coming in for you because there is a divine partner that is meant for you, even if you haven't met them yet. And then you are meant to service humanity, okay? Sixes carry the energy of service to humanity. And like I said, you are a light worker. So it was perfect that this came out. Light workers are meant to service humanity. That's what we are here for. And then look at this. Remember I said about when it was, the one card was on page 50? And I said this 5's really standing out to me because it's all about change and you need to make changes. Well, here it is. You got the 5. You need to make changes Don't be afraid of conflicts that may arise because of the changes you're going to make. They will even themselves out as long as you go about things in the proper manner. Okay? And the biggest message here is Spirit is saying they want you to be curious. Be extremely curious about who you are, more on a soul level than you already have been. Because I know you've already been curious and you know some things, but you need to open up further here and know a lot more, okay? So be very curious. Curiosity will lead you where you need to go. And I'll tell you what, it may seem like ridiculous, but I'm not kidding when I say I learned things about myself at a deep soul level through the most ridiculous ways, like watching a cartoon show that's supposed to be funny and they make a joke and they say something and I'm like, well, what's that? And then I go Google whatever that was, and then the meaning says this other thing that really resonates with me, and then I'm like, oh, well, now I'm going to look up this because it said that. And it's like next thing you know, you went down that rabbit hole and you're just learning about yourself. And it's not as hard as you think. You don't have to go to freaking Harvard and Yale and study your ass off or anything to figure these things out. Spirit will lead you through your curiosity. Oh, nice. I saw this on the clock right before I started this reading. 2, 3, 4. So the Spirit's saying you need to focus on building your dreams. Okay, maybe stop focusing so much on trying to heal and fix everyone else around you and worry more about building on your own stuff for a change. Okay, because light workers and empaths tend to do that. We tend to spend all of our time fixing and helping everyone else, and then we never get to do anything for ourselves. Okay, it's okay to be selfish sometimes. It's part of self-care. And then it says, time to put extra effort in to reach your goals. Yeah. Remember when we just got, it's time to take action now. Quick, swift actions need to be taken. What else here? Trust your ascended masters. They are guiding you. Yes, that is so beautiful. Thank you, spirit guides. Your spirit guides love you. And they view you in a very high light and frequency, and they want you to view yourself that way, okay? All right, guys. Well, this is pretty long, hour and 16 minutes, so I'm going to end that there. But I hope this reaches whoever needs to hear this. These are really deep, important messages for someone. And please let me again say, do not let fear hold you back from living your life. Okay, if we allowed fear to hold us back, none of us would ever accomplish anything ever, because we're all afraid of all different kinds of things. But facing your fears is how you level up. And I gotta say too, whatever you're most afraid of are some of the things that you're meant to conquer in this life. Okay, guys? Well, I love you all with all my heart. I'm always sending love, light, and healing. It's 4:04 on my alarm clock right now. So there's some archangel energy here with you as well. I'll be doing another reading here soon, and I'll pull archangels from an archangel deck that I have. There's another one already uploaded to my channel here if you're interested in some archangel messages. And I love you guys. See you in the next one. Oh, and I'll show you really quick before I take this off or stop this. Oh, it just changed. It had just changed to 4:05. All right, guys. Love you.